pass me the vape. Pass me the vape. Come on, my brethren, yo, pass me the vape, yo, pass me the vape. Pass me
What's
that
up, guys?
vape.
This is
I
D&D
got some
Vapes,
meat juice
and I'm
and it's
coming to
top
you with a
rate. Yo,
review
I
on
wanna blow some
TSUNAMI
clouds.
from
Can you
GEEK.
hear me now? USA, Europe, everybody, well, I wanna blow some clouds. Can you hear me now? Asia, Australia. Can you hear me?
All right, what's going on? D&D Vapes here, and you know what? You guys could just call me Danny or Daniel, whichever one. That's my name. And this is the Geek Vape. I got the black one, and I showed this. It was a vape mail I did a few days, about a week ago or two ago, and I showed it a little bit, but I never did a proper review. So I just want to go ahead and do a proper review, which ain't really going to be much because I'm still new at this, struggling at doing this review stuff. Also, I want to apologize to my my gente out there about the giveaway. I am going to be doing that giveaway again, guys. So please just uh, be patient with me. I'm still learning. I'm screwing up, and I'm learning. You got to be patient with me. Plus, I'm doing this on my own by myself. I have no sponsors, nothing like that, and I can't even afford really to mail out the stuff right now. So I'm having issues because I owe someone a package right now that I have it ready. I just got to wait till I get uh, my check. There was a check that was actually held back for over a month on me, and it's about for $800 and something. So I'm up behind on some bills, and once I get my check on the 27th, I'll be able to pay a lot of shit off. And that's money that's owed to me that was supposed to be here like last month, the month before, this month. So yeah, I'm just been having some issues with stuff like that. But I still do have the package, guys. I really do. I haven't sent it out to anyone. I haven't done anything. It is still here. I am still going to be doing the giveaway for this. I don't want you guys thinking that I like maybe sold it to someone or something like that, because I know a couple reviewers has done that in the past. There was just an incident with one of the winners and another winner, and it just things got messed up due to not. I don't want to get into it really because there was a lot of stuff that happened. So I'm gonna be redoing this giveaway. Um, so if you really want to join my giveaway, you're more than welcome to. I'm just not gonna be announcing giveaways no more. When they come up, I'm just gonna randomly do it. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I don't agree on posting giveaways online anymore, just because it's causing a lot of issues with the people who just want to go there to win. So, but enough of that. Let's get back to the tsunami. No more of this talking crap about the giveaway. You guys will know about it soon enough. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. And this is how it comes. It comes pretty nice. I like the packaging. The box it comes in is actually, to me, it's a nice little gift box. If you look at it, it's similar to a lot of boxes that you get gifts in, like rings or little jewelry things and stuff like that. So it's a nice little gift box. I like the designs and the patterns they have on it. It's really nice that they took the time to make the box look nice. Oh, that's a little on the backward side. Oops, wrong way. So it does come with some specs here. It tells you about the positive, and it shows you about the air hole slots, their format. So it does give you some specs, and that's really cool because it saves a lot of time on going. Well, actually, that's not even cool because it takes away from my job. No, I'm just kidding. It's not even a job. I just enjoy doing it, and I like telling you guys how it comes. Maybe you might want to get one. That's why I'm here. So basically, improved velocity style deck, adjustable Kennedy style airflow available. Now, see that I did not realize the airflow is adjustable. That's pretty cool, and it shows it like there's a nut or something in there, a grommet screw. Peak insulator, raw material made in the USA. Hardness of SS 316 stainless steel. Set screws at 55/58HRC by 1200C. Celsius nitrogen. Wow, that's pretty cool. Surface treatment. So those screws were treated with nitrogen and hardened, I believe, and stuff like that. So you won't have that similar stripping as all those other grommets that come that are cheap and stuff like that. These are actually treated and hardened, and you shouldn't be able to strip them as easy. Um, Another thing I want to tell you guys is when you use an Allen key, don't try not to use the Allen key if you don't have to. They have sets out in Walmart for like, I'll show you which one it is. This is the one it's called Hyper Touch at Walmart, 44 piece. And the Allen key set they have on there, if you could see that, you could see how the Allen key, it widens as it goes in, so it gets tighter into the grommet screw. It'll get tighter as you put it into the hole. So it will not be like all one even size on the whole Allen key. So when it goes in the hole, it really snugs in that hole all the way in, and it gets snugged against the edges. So when you turn it, man, it's not going to be loose or anything. It really, really a good set. I haven't had any stripping at all with this set. With my other set, I do, because they're all like even, like all evenly lengthed out and stuff. This, the way they made these, it kind of starts and then it gets wider as it goes up. So when you put it in, it snugs into the screw and stuff like that. So it's really cool set. Check it out, guys. That's over at Walmart. They have these, and it's called Hyper Touch 44-piece precision screwdriver bit set. Now includes the Y type bits, which is like a Phillips head, but it's a Y shape instead of the four or the 4 stars. It has only 3. So let's go ahead and see what's inside of the Tsunami. You get a drip tip, stainless steel that comes with that. You also have another drip tip here. That's I believe it's pronounced Darwin drip tip. Various drip tips, and that's all. It doesn't say what kind of drip tip it's made out of, but I believe that's what it's pronounced is Darwin. I can never pronounce it right, but this is kind of like a chuff cap type, and there's another style chuff cap that's already on it. Also, you have a regular standard 510 drip tip that comes with it, which is this one, stainless steel. And I like these. I know they get hot on certain RDAs. They will get hot, depends. But depending on your bill as well, you know, they don't get too hot. Those just get a little warm sometimes. These are really nice because they stay nice and cool. And I like these as well. Also, you have the one that comes with it on there, which is pretty much common on a lot of style RDAs like this. And I really like this RDA chuff cap on here. I believe it's what it's called. I know the other one is definitely one, but they kind of got go on an angle, and I actually like that. It's comfortable, and it gives the RDA actually a nice look to the way it is, because this, you got a little slant in here, and then that goes on a slant. It just kind of looks nice. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll take this one off and drop it, and then drop your other one. There we go. I got a couple drip tips up there, so that's that. And the other one's the same size. It's just straight up and down though. It doesn't have that slant. And when you put this on, be careful with your threads because they are very fine and softer than metal. So, and that's how that looks. That looks very nice. As you can see, it does have the single coil option on that. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Now inside of the box, as you can see, there's stuff under there. You could usually stick your finger right there and pull it up, or you could just pinch around the sides, pull it up. Be careful because it's snug down there. You don't want to tear it all up. And on the bottom of that, you have another packing thing in there with a bag in it. And that bag, it comes with your Allen key. So you could go ahead and tighten your grub screws or loosen them. And like I said, if you could keep yourself from using the ones that come with it and buy a set from the store, like the one I showed you where the keys open up more so they snug in there, you'll be better off and your screws will last a lot longer. I haven't had any problems at all. And this is your 510 cap here. This goes into your top cap, and that'll allow you to be able to use your 510 drip tips. So you just go ahead and put your finger on there, actually, and it should just go in. They have little grooves on it, so it kind of grips right on your finger, and you could just turn it. And you do not have to put this super tight. It'll snug right on, and that's it. Once it goes on, it's on. It's got a nice color. I like the way it actually looks with the design there for your fingers as a grip, but it actually gives it some look. So, and that's for this regular standard 510 drip tip, and that's how that goes on. Have a little two-tone matchy-matchy type stuff. So if you have like something like this, you know what I'm saying? You can have black and stainless steel all together. I mean, it'll look great on a lot of mods. I have the Noisy Cricket here, and if I was to use that, it'd be black and stainless steel. So there's some nice options. You could go ahead and use it with it, because black matches pretty much with anything. So, well, let's go ahead and take this off. Let's see if I can get this off. Yep, see, it just comes right off as you unscrew it with your finger. And then once you get it high enough, you can go ahead and pop it right off. I like to use the chuff cap, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the chuff cap on it. I enjoy the way it vapes. Sometimes I do like the 510 drip tip, so it does restrict it to 510 a little bit, so I like that as well sometimes for flavor. When I want a flavor vape or clouds or whatever you want to call it. So let me just slide this stuff over. I will put away after. We're going to go ahead and we're going to work on the TSUNAMI now. Oh yeah, this is a very nice RDA. Guys, I have a build that's already pre-made, so I'm not going to be building anything. I'm just going to go ahead and use my coils that I've done already for it, because I can't make a build, or I don't have enough coil stuff, coil wires and stuff like that to go ahead and do a build that'll work for this. So I'm just going to use the coils that I had on it to test it out with, and I'm going to reuse those. So sorry guys, but that's how I'm going to do it. Oh, that's good. Good juice, good juice. Alright, so let's bring you down here so you guys can watch and just check it out. There's really not much to see, but I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so let's come on down and check it out. Oh, okay guys, so we got it on here. Let me just throw a battery in here. I always take my batteries out. I don't like my batteries sitting in this, especially if I don't use it all the time. So we're going to go ahead and just slip that battery in real quick, sorry. Alright, there's no ohms. I don't have any coils in here right now. So basically the best way to take this apart, if you have it on your mod, is don't pull straight up. And I'll explain why. You want to go ahead and turn it and pull it as you turn. And the reason why is this has some sharp edges on it. And those sharp little edges on it, in here, the edges are sharp, which I was planning on probably milling them, just grind it down a little bit smoother than what they are. But they are a little bit sharp, and not for your fingers. They're too sharp for these little rubber bushings here. And what it's doing is, as you put it down in there, it's cutting it up, and it grips, it just catches it just a little bit in there, and when you push, it cuts it. But when you turn it, it really goes over it nice and easy. So you want to just like kind of either throw a little juice on there so it slips on nice and easy, or you want to just give it a little spin when you put it on so it goes on easy. Never take it straight on and straight off, because you're really gonna tear, and you can see it's got a lot of restriction against it, so you're gonna tear those up, and they're not gonna last as long, those little rubber grommets there. So go ahead, you could just spin it and then place it where you need it for your airflow, and that's it. So just make sure you give it a little spin, you know, just so it's being easy on those, and they'll last a little longer. Alright guys, that's all. So your airflow, as I read off, they are adjustable. Now, the proper way to adjust them, I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet. And let me just take this off again, and I haven't looked into it or nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and see how these would be adjusted. And I believe they showed like there was some kind of way to adjust them. I don't see how you would do it though. I mean, it almost looks like there's nothing there to, like, really no way I just don't see how you adjust it. Unless if if it means the adjustable airflow is adjustable in a different way. Yeah, and I think that's what it means. The way they say it on here and the way you adjust it is kind of doesn't make sense really because of the way they do it. So let me see. Basically, the airflow is 3.5 by 7.9, and it shows. See, it shows that. All right, the grommets go there. And it says adjustable Kennedy style airflow available for single or dual. All right, so it's just adjustable. What it meant was it kind of, because the way they got the pictures, it doesn't look right. So it's just adjustable basically. So you could adjust it like this. So whatever you have on this side, it's going to be on the other side. So if you want to go halfway, you can. If you want to go all the way, you can, but then you can't get no air in there. And also it has a single airflow option, so you could do single airflow. Actually, the single airflow would be this one right here. That would be your single airflow right there. And then you could have your dual, which would be right here, and then what's on this side would be on the other side right there. And sorry, I know it's a little blurry, but that's just because of my camera sucks. Like I said, I don't have freaking money to buy all this new stuff, but and I'm not going to sit there and ask people for money for donations. I just don't feel right. I rather suffer and struggle my life than to ask. So yeah, this is a beautiful little piece here. I enjoy it. It's a good vape. So let's just go ahead and put it on here. And as you can see, you have your Kennedy style airflow. And Kennedys are just like this. Basically, you got two tubes that are stainless steel that pop up out of the deck just like this. And I think they're pretty cool. But the only thing I don't like is they're not permanently. These seem like they're pressed in there. I know there's another deck that has a style like this, but they're actually milled into out of them all one piece out of the deck. It's all milled all out of one piece. This one is multiple pieces. These things are placed in there and they're pressed. And you know, if God forbid it don't happen, but if I ever do something, hit it with a screwdriver hard enough, sometimes they could pop right out. So just be careful around your airflow tubes here. I'm not sure if that's what you call them, but I call them tubes. So let's go ahead and throw that build on here I was going to do and go ahead and see how it vapes. Now these coils were used. They even still got juice on it because I just took the cotton off. And I'm going to just make sure they're all even numbers of coil wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this other one should have 15 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so it's ready to go ahead and put on. So the holes on this are beautiful, and that's one thing I forgot to show you, and I apologize about that because I want to go ahead and build it and just vape on it. But as you can see, the holes on this, they're beautiful. They're freaking huge. All right, you could throw some seriously big builds on this. I ain't joking. Like, you could throw some serious Claptons on this, and I am going to tell you right now how big they are. if I could get this in the hole. That's what she said. It's 0.25, guys. 0.25s. And then up and down, in and out. It feels so good to me. Is I got 0.17 on that. So plenty and plenty of coil building room. You could put some serious stuff in there, but see, I got these little puny little coils that are real thin right there, because I'm gonna be doing this for I guess for the series mod. Yes, the series, and y'all know which one that is, right, guys? That's the noisy cricket I'm gonna be using. And this thing looks really nice on the noisy cricket, and it does. I freaking love it, dude. It's freaking awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and just put these coils on. We're gonna post them, make sure they're firing right and they're clean. Ooh, 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 ooh. Going a little bit more. There we go. Just like that. All right. We're gonna go ahead. Oh wait, I gotta trim that. I was about to put the other one on without trimming that lead. I don't want a piece of lead sticking out in my way. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw this other one on now. And which one is that? That's on top and the bottom. So this one goes on this side. These leads are long too. I didn't trim them that much. They must have been sticking out pretty far. Why is that? Oh, okay. I was putting it in the wrong hole and shit. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this down. And I know you guys, some of you guys don't like watching this part of building and stuff like that, but you know what? I like watching people do builds, and that's why I don't cut none of this out. I like watching when they do the build, when they put it in, because everyone does it differently, and sometimes you can find a new way of like doing your coils and stuff like that and your wicking, and it'll be very helpful, you know what I mean? Like to build your stuff easier. So I like watching people do it. So the people who don't do it, you know, I just kind of skip through the video real quick until I get to the part where I need to know stuff. Or if they are doing like a complete build and putting it on the RDA and all that stuff, I like watching videos like that. Because that's where you get a lot of your knowledge on learning how to build. And I love doing builds and doing my own stuff on coil. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy doing this, especially building, and just keep trying new coils and stuff like that. And sometimes I waste so much coil wire doing that. So there we go. Let's see where our ohms are. I got to make sure they're right. So we got a 0.86. So we are safe for a series mod, even though I should be around 0.6. In the sixes, I think it'll be a little better, but this is good because I know that, yeah, I won't be burning any cotton. I did a build on my series mod yesterday, and it was a 0.65. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is safe, cool. I got a nice build, and it was safe, all right, but it was still ramping up so fast that it burned my cotton. I could not figure out, like, So this is my new way of doing it until I get some better coil wire. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this, clean these up. Look at how slow that ramps up on this. It's funny because on the series, this just lights up like nothing. There it goes. Finally, it's heating up. Getting red hot. Squeeze that. Press them in place. Very nice. Very nice. So it should be firing nice and even now. Oh yeah, look at that. It's very slow, and that's only, and it's a, the ohms are 8.8, so it's not going to be ramping up all super fast. Some coils do, depending on the size of the gauge wire you're using, and that, man, let me tell you something. Poof, the series mod, I love it. Like the power it pushes out, the way it's set up, and the way it pushes that vape out. It was, J-Bo did a good job on building such a compact, powerful little mod. and it's so simple. Like it was so just such a simple little mod, but it just packs such a punch. Freaking love the love it, love it, love it, love it. Now see, you want this to be, this is a high powered freaking way of vaping stuff. So you want to make sure your cotton's like snug but not tight, because you really want that juice to be able to wick up in there fast. Because this will throw your dry hit if it's not fast enough. I hate being left-handed. There we go. I'm doing it on an angle because I want to make sure that the edge of the cotton could get tucked in there. That's too much though. There we go. I'm just going to trim that a little bit. I feel like this is still too long. There we go. That's better. All right, so that's how I do it on this RDA, because if you look at your juice where your cotton goes, you don't have a lot of space in there. So you get the right amount of, cotton in the coil you need, but go ahead and trim the sides as much as you need to so it fits in there, and this way the juice gets in there really fast and it will wick right. You just got to make sure you do it right. Because if you don't, then you're screwed, and then you're going to get dry hits, and you're going to be like, oh, this is junk, I don't like this. In all reality, it's awesome. You just got to know what you're doing. A lot of people claim they do, but they don't. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing, I just go for it, and then I learn as I go. But if it's something I know it's going to be dangerous and my life is at risk, I won't do it, because my boys come first. And this vaping shit, if it was going to hurt me, I wouldn't be doing it right now. The reason I quit smoking was because it hurts me. That's why I vape, because it's not hurting me. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to tuck this cotton in. So you want to go ahead and grab something small that you could use. I have several different little tools all around. Sometimes I even use like my little dripper here. I'll use the tip because it's freaking awesome. And it's small. And I could go ahead and tuck my cotton all over the place here. Let me show you something too. Not only can you tuck your cotton only in that area, but if you're smart and you think about it, split your cotton in half. Your wick, split it in half where the part that's going to juice, right? So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and tuck it in this well here. It's nice and loose. Juice will go in there really easy. Go ahead and take this and tuck this right over in this little well pocket here. There we go. Just like that. Split the difference, and you should be fine, because your air is not coming in through the side. It's coming from the bottom. So it doesn't matter if your cotton's in the front of it or not. And that's how I see it. This one fits in nice. Nice and nice and nice. Alright, so I don't have much, but I was just showing you that. I'm not putting mine there because I have plenty of room for my cotton. So I go ahead and I tuck it in, and it fits in there nice. It's loose enough for all that juice to go ahead and feed up into my coils very fast. And that's why I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck this side in. There we go. Nice. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to prime your coils. This is an RDA, so you got to drip it no matter what. I'm going to go ahead and use my breakfast juice here, my second breakfast from Shire Juice. I like this stuff. It's really good. Well, to me, it's good. I got used to it. I added a little sweetener to it just to sweeten it up a little bit. Then I steeped it a little bit longer. And now it's just freaking awesome. I always, like certain juices, I will add sweetener to it if I have to, because it seems like some do need a little extra sweetener. And I do it, I'll add a little extra sweetener if I have to. There we go. The juice is starting to spread around. Get that juice to spread around. And there we go. Put another drop. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and check my ohms again. You want to go ahead and fire it just to warm up the juice. This way it feeds in easier to the cotton, and it'll just soak right in really nice because the juice gets watery from the heat. It gets really soft, and it ends up wicking a lot easier that way. So I'm perfectly saturated here, and it's actually ready to go ahead and vape on, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on a noisy cricket, and I'm gonna show you guys a decent way to put this on a noisy cricket. So let's go ahead and go up top, guys. All right, what's up, guys? So welcome back to Face to Face. So basically I got my noisy cricket right here, and what I like to do is I like to take out the 510 pin here. And the reason why I like to take it out is I like to go ahead and put my RDA on this the way it is first. I like to go ahead and spin this on first. Make sure it's on there nice. You can see the 510 from your RDA come out the bottom. Then I like to take this and go ahead and just spin this on and make sure it goes on properly. Damn it, I need a rag. What I do is I also loosen the fire button. I loosen that and then I tighten this down. My RDA goes down to the bottom. Boom, it's on there nice. Then I go ahead and I snug my fire button down. And it's easier if you use like a screwdriver or something to go ahead and spin that on. I got cotton stuck to my finger. There we go. It's snugged. Nice. No wiggling, no shaking. I have a dual coil build on here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to adjust it a little bit more so it's even. So my airflow is all in the places I want it. There we go. So what I do is the single airflow slot, I have it facing towards the back, towards me. And spin it on, like I said. Open your airflow. And that's what we got, the noisy cricket. And that's where I have my airflow open to. I leave it closed a little bit on each side. And let's test it out and see how she's vaping. Actually, let's look at the vapor from here. So noisy cricket will give you a lot of vapor. You're pushing out a lot of voltage. And it's a wonderful vape, guys. You do want to build high on this. You don't want to build too low. So nothing below like a 0.4 or a 0.6 even. If you're a newbie, I would stay around a 0.6, guys, because you're taking a chance the lower you go. This is not a safe way of vaping as far as newbies go, because you're asking for it if you start, messing around with stuff you don't know about. All right, guys. So please, if you're new, don't bother with this. This is more for the experienced vapors. So please, really, serious. All right, let's test this vape out and see how she's checking it. Well, that was like really good. That was a lot of vapor. I have nothing on the bottom of my tank already of the well. All right, so let's try it again. Woo! That's wonderful. I freaking love it, man. No, it is. It's great. Very, very dense. And what I mean by dense is very thick vapor. It's very thick. It's got a lot of vapor mixed in there. That's why the cloud is so thick. And usually on a thick vapor like that, it'll just drop. And I got the fan on, so it's probably blowing it around, but You can see it just kind of drops and then it catches the wind from the fan. Um, it's a great vape, guys. If you want one, go ahead and check it out, man. You could go to, there's all several different types of websites you could go and get this. If I was you, I would shop around and just see what you decide is a good price for you to pay. But basically, I Google it. I type in what I want to look for, and then it'll give me all the websites where I can find this product, and then I do my searching and find the best deals I can find. And then if you don't trust the website, a lot of times it's good to make a phone call. If they have a phone number you could call them, and usually a place will answer or pick up and say such and such, thank you for calling, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? If I like to make sure, if especially if it's a website I don't know. If it's like eBay, I shop a lot on eBay. If it's eBay, you got a money back guarantee. So if you do get ripped off, eBay gives you your money back. So don't worry about it. I've never had a problem on eBay. I've been shopping there for years and years and years. I've had one incident where my package never came. It never existed, basically, and eBay just gave me my money back with no problems. You know what I mean? Like, certain places I love to shop because of situations like that. I've shopped in a vape shop before and I never got nothing. This was a year ago. Me and my buddy were just chilling and he wanted me to get him something because I have a card and I got him something. He did it with me right next to each other. We ordered from a website. I don't remember which one it was. It was a vape site. And we ordered, it was paid. They sent us a tracking number. And after we went back to go find out, there was no account, no nothing. It was wiped out. And he bought like $100 and something worth of vape shit. And it was just like, like, dude, wow, where is everything? What happened? This was before I got into vape. And I was like, see, this is why I don't blah, 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 blah. I was like, screw that vape. You know what I'm saying? But I used to build his coils. That's why I knew about vape stuff, but not like I do now. Back then, it was just like I kind of ignored everything he used to say because I enjoyed smoking. So, but I knew I was having some health issues, so I ended up quitting eventually. But yeah, that's the Tsunami for you guys. Velocity style, nice big post holes, so you can put your nice big builds in there, guys. I mean, this thing's nice. It's a lovely, lovely RDA, the Tsunami. It's got nice laser etched lettering on there, and I didn't show you guys the bottom. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and I'm skipping stuff. So that's the laser etched stuff there. And then on the bottom, and very nicely done, it says designed and manufactured by GEEK Vape. And then it has my serial number, I believe, on there. It's got a gold plated 510 pin, positive pin. It's very nicely made. I believe this is adjustable 510. If not, I might be wrong, but no, maybe not. That's right. It's not adjustable. I would have said it. But I mean, this was nicely made. It's got no machine marks in there from when they machined it. On the inside, I see little marks here and there, but the pattern that it has from the marks actually looks nice. It looks pretty cool the way it is. So I actually like it that way. But other than that, everything else on the outside, inside, very nicely done. As you can see, it has a nice. I think this is like the paint is in the metal on this one. It looks like it almost, but it's very nice. Nice paint job. I'm not gonna scratch this up because this is mine. But as far as paint job goes, it's much better than the Kangertech. I'll put it that way because as soon as I got this, I got a scratch. And the paint peeled right off like it was just a thin layer of paint on there, like nail polish or something. This one I scratched a couple times by mistake, and I don't have any marks in it. So the paint's really in there good. As far as paint, I could feel the difference too on the paints between these. And you could feel this is in the metal like really good. This is paint. You could tell you're touching the paint. It feels like paint. This feels like I'm touching the metal almost. You know, it's like you could tell the difference. And that's crappy because that means I could take my nail and just go like this and the paint peels off. And I'm not doing it because that's what happened with my other Kangertech. The paint peeled off like nothing. This one, look at that. That's my own paint job I did on there just to cover up everything else. I had to repaint it because all the paint peeled off. But I love my Kangertech though. It's still a good vape. So I think I pretty much covered everything, guys. Um, Also on the bag that it came it came with some extra stuff. It did come with some extra grommet screws, and it came with a bunch of them actually. It came with 2 extra sets, so you could lose a bunch of them and you'll still have enough. So that's about everything, guys. I think I just about got covered everything. If I didn't, I apologize. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I would like you to like, subscribe, guys. It's not gonna hurt just to subscribe. You'll know when my videos are coming out, when I got some new ones up. I also do giveaways. I just don't announce it anymore, guys. I'm just gonna let you know when the giveaway is gonna go up. Now, uh, just remember, if there's anything you can do to help as far as what's going on with the FDA right now, please go ahead and click on the link for Kasad and all that stuff. I'll put it down there on the bottom. I believe I have it. So, but anyways, this is all for today, guys. I'm gonna have to go now because I got things I gotta do. But I hope you like the review of the Tsunami Geek by Geek Vape. And this is a great RDA. Go ahead and pick yourself one up because you guys will like it, guarantee it, especially with the builds you could do on it. Peace out, vape on, and this is D&D Vapes, over and out.